Hello traders, how are you doing? Speaking to you is Kevin Iravizi, and I will be your educator for this Order Flow 101 course. If you're watching this video, that means you've subscribed to this course, Order Flow 101, and this is the right way to order flow introduction. If you've been taught order flow before, if you've been trading for quite some time, I believe the reason why you're here, what you were taught or what you've been trading has not been helping you, and you are at your final steps. I've been trading for 6 years, and I believe the information that will be giving you in throughout this course will be very, very helpful. So without wasting any time, I don't like to waste time. I know the reason why you're here. You have gone through everything, the descriptions below, and you know exactly what you want. So I'll waste no time. Let's get straight into it. If you're here, it means your trading hasn't been working out the right way. Why? I believe you've been having the incomplete information, and I've told you that you can predict the markets using candlesticks. Like all the 99% of the traders, statistically, it is not 99% of the traders that fail, it is around 97, 98. But 97 of the traders that start trading quit in the first 1 year or 2 years. That is a lot. That is a lot. It is not because the 97% of those traders are stupid. It is not because they are unteachable. It is not because they are poor at managing their emotions. No, it is because they were given a complete information. If that makes sense to you, then let's get straight into it. You've been taught that trading is easy. I'm here to break it for you. Trading is not easy. It is hard. It needs time. You need to be patient. But with the right tools, trading can be hard and fun because you will be having access to the right information. And with that right information, you will be able to predict exactly what the market is doing. You will be able to read active activity of the market, not just what is already happened. If you've been trading for some time, you've been taught how to use candlesticks. Now, candlesticks are communicating to you the high, the low, and the high, low, open, and close. If candlesticks are communicating to you information that has already happened in the market, the question is, where is the active information? Where can I get the information that is happening right now? That is question number one. Question number two, Kevin, if candlesticks are communicating to me something that has already happened, can't I have access to information that is happening that the candlesticks are getting? I'm here to break it for you. You can surely have access to that information. And that is the reason you have subscribed for this course. If you look at a candlestick is showing you the open, high, low, and close. And your mentors have taught you that you can read price using patterns and candlesticks. Well, that is the wrong way to approach the market. If you zoom into candlesticks, you will be able to access what we call bids and asks. What are bids and asks, Kevin? Bids and asks. So we have two types of orders. I don't want to confuse you guys. Let's go slow. Two types of orders. And these types of orders go as follows. We have what we call aggressive orders or market orders. We have what we call passive orders or limit orders. And at the ask, you will be able to find limit buy orders. And at the bid, you'll be able to find limit sell orders. But that is kind of not your class right now. Huh? It is not your level yet. Let's go back to basics. Let's go back to basics. This is just an introduction to show you that you have been misled. If candlesticks have these orders, Kevin, how can I use them? I will take you through everything. It's just an introduction. Using bid and asks, you can know I have aggressive buyers. Will price go up? I have aggressive sellers. Will price go down? Kevin, where is my liquidity? We all know we need to understand liquidity. And if you know where the liquidity is, you will be very, very good at trading because you will have an advantage over other pattern traders. So if you can read the bid and the asks, you will have a very, very huge advantage. And let's go back to basics because that will kind of confuse you. I don't want to confuse you. My friend, now that you're here, now that you've decided to learn order flow, I will give you one word from me. And that is, this course is completely worthless if you don't put in the work. If you don't put in the work in anything, it is worthless. I want you to get a notebook, get a pen, note something down during the lecture, and after that, go onto the charts and start practicing. The secret to profitability is back testing. Your mentor will not tell you this 100%. Nobody is going to tell you this, but I am here to save you. Secret to profitability is backtesting. Every after a lecture, read through the notes you've written down, go onto the charts and start testing them out immediately. That is it for you. Let's get back straight into the lesson. So we said if you're trading order flow, you have the ability to know the number of traders in the market actively, the number of traders in the market passively. You can know the number of aggressive buyers, aggressive sellers. You can read liquidity in a different way, not just using highs and lows. You can have access to the volume that is being traded at that particular period of time in the market. Order flow is simply a game changer, and it has been in existence for quite some time. It's not something that just came up, just that it wasn't on a trend back then the way it is right now. Why? Because it is hard. People don't like what is hard, but this is what I'm going to tell you guys that is going to break this to you, right? Order flow changes everything. Instead of asking yourself, where is price going? You're going to start to ask yourself, who is actually in control of the market right now? And those are the right questions to ask yourself when you're in a trade. Remember, order flow is real-time battle between buyers and sellers. So you can know who is aggressive with the market orders, and you can know who is passive with their limit orders. Where is liquidity being taken, and who is getting trapped, and who is absorbing this liquidity? These are one of the questions that order flow will answer to you. And when you get answers to these questions, you can eliminate 90% of the mistakes that 97% of the traders make. Now, let's say price is going up strongly in this move right here on our 5-minute time frame. A pattern trader or a retail trader thinks, oh, this is bullish momentum. But an order flow trader asks themselves, are buyers really aggressive in this scenario, or are sellers just letting price run into liquidity so they can get things at a cheaper price? And as an order flow trader, if you start to ask yourself these questions, you're on the right path of becoming profitable. Now, my friend, I will end this lesson right here because it's a simple lesson just to introduce you, and I don't want lessons to be long, so I'll make very many short videos just to keep your attention span at ease. Today the lesson will end here, but you need to ask yourself, if order flow is giving me information that is behind the market, information that is happening actively in the market, why haven't I known this earlier? Remember, pattern or retail traders have millions of subscribers on YouTube, and order flow traders have thousands, hundreds of subscribers, because patterns and retail strategies are very easy to understand and are very easy to comprehend. But if you're here and you have committed to order flow, it means you are seeking for something further than what the rest of the eyes can see. And I believe if you go with me through this journey, order flow will change your life like it changed mine. I come from a very poor background. I didn't know my father until I was 22 years old, and I'd never seen my grandparents. So I grew up with a single mom, and I only got to know my father after I was 22 years old. And not to seek pity from you guys, my father wasn't that well. Not to brag, I am not from a poor background anymore. I have changed their lives. Living currently in Dubai with my mother, my brother, and life is good. And all this I got from trading. So if you stick with me, I promise you guys something good is going to come out. I might not be at the level that you thought I was, but I'm not at the level I was when I started trading, and that inspires me to get more and more and more and more. And very soon you're gonna see me in mansions worthy hundreds of millions of dollars. Inshallah. Thank you.